Hello everyone, I'm Lou Walker. I'm a registered health coach, which means I help people find ways to feel in control of their health and make the changes they need to live life to the full. There's a lot of noise and confusion, isn't there, around what we should be eating, but really it all boils down to three things, and if we can make progress with any of them, we'll all be a lot healthier. Avoid sugar, avoid processed food, and eat real food. So what's real food? There's no official definition, but for practical purposes, let's say it's food that's as close as possible to the way it was when it came off the plant, out of the sea or off the land. So tomatoes, not tomato ketchup, fish, not fish fingers, full fat plain yogurt, not a fruit flavoured low fat dessert. And if it can be local or seasonal, even better. Tinned or frozen food can be fantastic. It's minimally processed and it's tinned or frozen when it's fresh, so it keeps most of its nutrients. But if you get food from a package that's got 4 or more ingredients, you're starting to move away from real food and real nutrition and towards additives and preservatives. Here are 5 reasons real food really rocks. Firstly, it's nutrient dense and delicious and our bodies love it. It's what we were designed to eat, so we're not just fed, we're nourished. It helps our bodies work like the well-oiled machines they strive to be, healing, nourishing and protecting. A really good mix of varieties and colours of vegetables, meat, fish, dairy, pulses, nuts, seeds, herbs and spices gives us a huge range of nutrients which work together in countless ways. This helps our gut, our immune systems, in fact all our systems work together so we can thrive physically and mentally. Real food is satiating, it helps with our appetite. Proteins and healthy fats help to fill us up, while sugar and processed foods confuse our appetite and can make us want to eat more even if we've already eaten. Because real food contains proteins, healthy fats and fibres without all the extra sugar, it helps the hormones and molecules that control our appetite really kick in and work efficiently. Because real food doesn't contain much sugar, it makes blood sugar levels much easier to control. A stable blood sugar level makes it less likely you'll get energy dips or cravings, and it reduces risk of inflammatory conditions, obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease and some cancers. If you're trying to lose weight or tackle any of these conditions, be aware that pasta bread, rice and potatoes are mainly starch, which breaks down into sugar when we digest it and can destabilise blood sugar levels, especially if your system's already compromised. Real food is uncomplicated and gives us some control over our health. Nature and evolution have got it all worked out for us. If we eat real food, we get the best nutrition in the right amounts. If you're worried about missing out on some of your favourite processed food, perhaps the 80-20 rule will help get you started. If you eat real food for most of the time, the odd old favourite slipping in isn't going to do much harm. And it also helps to focus on all the delicious real food you can eat, rather than the processed stuff you're trying to avoid. Eating real food means cooking from scratch as much as possible, which is probably daunting if you're not a confident cook, but it means you know exactly what goes into your food, and once you've got your cooking confidence, you have the freedom to make whatever you want, whenever you want. And the best thing is that cooking with or for friends and families is so satisfying and so worthwhile. Lastly, real food is better for the planet, society and public health. As you'll have seen, I'm here today with my neighbours' Dexter cattle. They enjoy this lovely grass their whole lives. Then with a local abattoir and a local butcher, they feed our local economy as well as my family. We're so lucky, I know. It's all very idyllic and maybe not possible everywhere, but it's a realistic principle to aspire to. If you'd like to know more about real food, visit the Real Food Campaign's website. Also, I borrowed the phrase "real food rocks" with permission from the Public Health Collaboration, who organise a fabulous annual family festival called Real Food Rocks. I'm proud to be involved with both charities and the great work they do around food and public health. You can find out more about them in the notes below. Now, I'm a health coach, but not a doctor, so it always makes sense to check with your GP before making any health changes. But I think you'll find they'll be delighted you're wanting to discover real food, and I think you'll be delighted when you try it. Do let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.